Welcome back to another video. Here we're going over my back growth. My back grew tremendously over the last 6 months, and we're gonna be going over the exercises that helped me achieve that, okay? And honestly, it all came down to making sure I was eating enough protein and recovering properly. But I also want to let you know that I also slowly lost weight in this process, slowly lost fat. But that's a whole other story, just because I've been walking for 8 hours a day at my normal job, just walking. So I slowly lost weight because of that extra energy expenditure. Anyways, let's get into it. I gained not 20, I don't know why I was about to say 20. I would say roughly 10 pounds of muscle on my back. If you don't believe me, I went to go get a Dexa scan. You can go see my Dexa scan results from before and after, and it will tell you. You can watch that video somewhere on the top, click on it. But anyways, yes, my back, as you saw from the thumbnail, and maybe I'll put a picture up in here again, went from this to that very quickly. And the way I did it, like I said, it's some really hard training and going to failure. And I only train back once a week, which is very surprising. But it was a very intense back workout. Let's get into it. First up, we got single arm dumbbell rows. So number one tip I can give you that was given to me is have the foot that you're rowing with in front of you, not behind you, in front of you. This is gonna take out a lot of the hip motion and really bias your lat to really focus on more and go slow and nice and controlled and to work that muscle. Next up is we have some T-bar rows. This is gonna help us develop our middle back. So what we're doing here is we wanna try to have our elbows as kind of up as possible. From my understanding, that's what my coach had told me at the time. And this is a really bad representation of that. But go to failure in all these sets. Next up is we have this machine rower. Forget what I was about to say. Anyways, this is, again, biasing the lat as much as possible. I try to use the seated pad one, so that way I'm focusing more on my lats and not doing much of the momentum when I'm doing the regular pulley row. Yep, just you go into failure again. Next up is we have the pull down machine, the lat pull down machine. The number one thing I can give you to this is have your body angled. Everybody thinks that you need to be straight up and pull it down. No, angle your body and pull it so that way your muscle fibers are actually aligned with how you're pulling, okay? Keep that in mind, and that is everything that I do to train my back and get it to grow about 10 pounds in the last 6 months. And I trained only one time a week, which is very surprising, but it worked for me. If you're able to do it twice a week, here you go. I did about 2 to 3 sets on all the exercises until failure. Don't forget, you gotta make sure you're doing progressive overload by increasing the weight or increasing the reps over a period of time. Thanks for watching.